was the first thought that went through your head when they gave you the call to come back in this epic storyline?
The first thought was me. They sure they called the right person? But you know what, man? It's just really been an honor. I have to pinch myself every day, and I'm thankful.
You said that you might rap or sing.
Me and you sing?
I could sing too.
All right, well.
Okay, so we've got some topics. Barbecue chicken.
Yes.
Any songs or raps?
Barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken?
No. Why don't you try?
Okay.
Give me a beat.
Barbecue chicken. Like my Micken. Oh, okay. It's a part of the fickin'. Oh, but you trickin'.
Oh, thank you.
Cause you
just made my day.
cooking it in the kitchen.
Hey,
We're gonna put these in the bloopers. This is not going in the regular interview. No.
Put this on so you can have a disguise. Hey, that's the girl that rhymed Nickin' with chicken. Mom, what's Nickin'? This is the best interview I've ever had in my life. Thank you.
You recently tweeted about how you've been helping patients battling COVID. You're in the medical field, so I just want to say thank you to everybody working in that field during this incredibly tough time. You talk about coming home and grinding and playing 2K. How much does it mean to you to come home and jump into NBA 2K, and what does that mean to you as somebody who's on the front lines?
You know, the thing is, I love working in healthcare just as much as I love playing video games. I think just, coming home.
Our broadcast tonight coming to you from New York City, amid all the hustle and bustle of the streets of Manhattan. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys, in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Bogdanovich out there with Collins, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Barrett at the 3. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Now, here is Young. Now the pass to Capella. And here's Collins. The dish now to Young. From deep. Burks pulls it in. New York with the ball. It's Randall with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, that he has other ways to get at you offensively.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Both free throws good from Randall. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Now Burks. After the missed three from Trae Young. Robinson finds Randle. Some nice passing by New York here. Burks, the pass to Robinson. Doesn't go for him.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So here's Burks following the bucket by the Hawks. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Burks against Young. Burks dishes to Robinson. And Capella sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Fournier the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the lob to the hoop. And another turnover here by New York.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Randle passes to Robinson. Second shot opportunity. A shot missing. Collins with some nice D.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Knicks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now Young. Outside Collins. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. And a missed layup. The Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Stolen by Collins. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. A nice shot by Young.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
Burks with the steal. Basket counts. 6. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Herter. Here's Capella. Up and in on the layup.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
To the paint. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now here's Burks. He's guarded closely. Fournier for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer. Barrett's got 7 points. The Hawks trail by 6. Young with the ball. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. Here's Herter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He has 5.
Well, Herter's a guy who can get you back in a hurry. You make one, he'll come back and get a 3 himself.
Fournier finds Burks. To the inside. Randall lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Randall.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Collins. Kicks it to Young. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Poked away, stolen by Collins. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance, and he makes that one.
Such a quick thinker in those spots. Trae Young has a knack for knowing where to get to.
The Knicks leading by 3. So here's Burks. He kicks it to Fournier. Back to Burks. Five to shoot. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got 8 points.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Double by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Burks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his 2nd season.
And maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
The Knicks with the lead. Inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Kevin Herter.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft. RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
Now, here's Collins. No good. Now, here's Burks. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
You know, Greg asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his 1 season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Trae Young. And Capella over to help. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Young looking around. Collins, that's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Back to Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
For three, Fournier. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Burks with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Free throw good. Burks.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Williams, he's checked in for Young. And Burks hits 2 free throws. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Williams in the post. Burks covering, and it goes down 2 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
To the middle, knocked away. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And here is Williams. Robinson with the block. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great, the whole organ.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Taj Gibson is out there with Reddish. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Randy. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. For New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. The Hawks trail by 10. Alinari outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Burks with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. New York moving it around. Back to Gibson. Yep, it counts. Gibson's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Taj Gibson's postgame continues to improve, that time showing a nice touch.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Burks with the steal. Floats it up for Randall. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
The Hawks trail by 12. Gallinari outside. It's stolen by Randall. And again, New York running the court in transition. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, it's better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
For the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
A three-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
The Atlanta shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
ABC's checked in for the Knicks. On the free throw, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's ABC. Randall outside. Doubled by Okongwu. 5 on the clock, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. For New York, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks trail by 9, and the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Here's Huerter. He's got 8. There's the pass to Okongwu. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And so he makes both from the line.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Pass to Randall. Quickly. New York, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 7. Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Williams with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. The 17-footer. And Huerter gets it to go. Huerter's got 10 points.
Well, Huerter's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
passes it to ABC. Williams with the steal. And it's blocked.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
New York moving it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
And it's good, 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's ABC. No points in the game yet for him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Noel throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. That's tipped. It's stolen by Reddish. It's 2-on-1. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Herter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevin Herter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc, that just means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Now here's Burks. 12 points for him.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point game. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Here's Johnson. Okongwu kicks to Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Knicks leading by 6. Burks the pass to Noel. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Now here's Noel. He lobs it up. 6 on the shot clock. They break it out. 5 on 3. Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Well, that's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
The first one falls.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young, and he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young passes to Okongwu. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Noel in there to intimidate, and does so there.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands. Now Young. 12 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. Pretty much automatic tonight at the line. 8 for 8. 2 shots. Free throw good. Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Herter. And Okongwu slams it in.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Burks dishes to Fournier. And Noel kicks to Burks. Back to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Collins. He dishes it to Young. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Burks. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
It's pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Young against Burks. To the middle. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Fournier passes to Randall. New York moving it around. And Fournier kicks to Burks. Here's Reddish. Excellent D there by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the rejection by Noel.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Bounce pass from Burks. Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. New York was looking great right away. They put together some nice offensive stretches and at one point led by as many as 10. During the entire first quarter, only twice did the lead change hands before they took full control, closing out the first. The second quarter wasn't as kind to them, but they still fought through some mistakes to have a 6-point cushion at the half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it's easy to see why they've been the better team offensively. They've been shooting the lights out of the ball. They're running their strong offensive system and making the most of every good shot that they get.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Ernie, you see this Band-Aid I got on my wrist? You know why? Because they're fouling too much. It's tough to get going in transition when the other team's shooting free throws. And also, I think they've been caught out of position and have been reacting way too much defensively.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game so far from Alec Burks.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Herter make up the back. Collins is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Bogdanovich gets that steal, and now they're off to the races.
The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because they had many years battling against one Steve Nash. But R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
The Hawks trail by 6. Stolen by Robinson. Bogdanovich against Barrett. Noel passes to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Herter following the score by New York. Inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
A big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Here's Burks. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. The pass to Capella. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Fournier. Dishes it to Young. Shoots over Burks. Young, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Feeds it to Fournier. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, letting it rip. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To stop the run. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Young. Robinson with the block. They shoot again. Capella.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Barrett. Fournier for 3. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
For the Hawks, Alinari comes in for John Collins. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter. To the paint. Here's Williams. And he lays it straight in. 6 points for Williams.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space. And that time, credit him with the assist.
Gibson with it. Outside Fournier. To get open is Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Hawks trail by 11. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is Gallinari. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Barrett is running. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Fournier for 3. Shots good by Gibson.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 14-point game. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Quickly, and to get open is Robinson. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 11. And here's Young. 18 points for him. Gallinari in the corner. Off target from outside. For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Barrett the pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Gallinari outside. And the dunk by Capella.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now Young. Here's the 3. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip man.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Passes it to Fournier. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 9. To the inside. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got his 4th assist in this one. New York calls timeout.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. And so here is New York. So here's Burks. 22 points for him. Good work defensively by Capella. Hunter with it. Robinson picks him up. Gallinari wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he pulls off this meaty to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Young dishes to Williams. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition. And that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Williams after Alec Burks has scored.
May not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Taken away by Williams, and here they come. Lob pass to Capella. Robinson with the block. Barrett inside the three-point line. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 10.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Capella trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Hunter's got 6 points.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Here's ABC. Gallinari covering. Here's Randall, poked loose, and another turnover here by New York. The Hawks trail by 8. Outside Williams. Gallinari outside. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
When Gallinari pulls up for 3, it's usually a high percentage shot. So smart at taking outside looks.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Young right side. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. They get it back. Capella, and the dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Barrett finds Burks. Here's Randall. Over Gallinari. Off the left rim and out. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Williams, and the basket is good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And they're able to recover. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off, and he just stuck to the play.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his 3rd foul of the game. .15 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Back to Herter. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Knicks lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. ABC is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Capella. Gallinari on the wing. To take the lead, and he sinks the layup. Gallinari's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Atlanta. Here's Burks, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for your Knicks. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to Herter. To the middle. Here's Young. Oh, that's blocked. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Randall, the shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. The pass to Herter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got 19 points.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now flow.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Knicks making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
And Randall throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Young, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And Young, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Trae Young showing you variety. He could score in a lot of ways.
Burks against Young. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Trae Young.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Free throw good. Burks. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Lets it go with a 3. They grab their own miss. Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Burks, the pass to Robinson. Back to Burks. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The Knicks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Burks. Back to Fournier. Burks against Young. Burks dishes to Randall. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Collins. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
John Collins having no problem that That time, playing through the contact.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. And right on target with the swish.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with a beauty.
Burks looking around. Lobbed up there for Robinson.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoops, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And a deep three from Young. Here's Capella. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Capella's got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Robinson finds Barrett. Back to Robinson. It's stolen by Capella. Burks with the steal. Pass to Randall. A three. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Here's Barrett. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
Young for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 23 points.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Burks. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Pass to Burks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, he respected decision-making from him out there.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Knicks making the shot. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Hawks score.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, fast break, the Hawks. Young's running. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Burks with it. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I don't know if there's somebody on the roster that's going to slow down Robinson right now.
Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Burks against Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Stolen by Collins. Kicks to Capella. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Fournier. Back to Capella. Over Robinson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Capella sends it back. They retain possession. Robinson kicks to Randall. Young against Barrett. Here's Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Julius Randle picks one up.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Gallinari against Burks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I'm getting paid. I'm charged up. That's triple pay. Double pay.
Out to the right wing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Burks can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. In the corner. Berger with it. Young outside. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And here's Young from the arc. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.